From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and it is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel, and it is about Friday, Santa Anita, April 2nd, 2021. So we got ourselves an 8-race card here, and it's going to be a doozy. And we start off our first race today in a claiming situation where it's 22.5K person. The claiming pretty much is for horses that have been around for a little bit, or horses that just, it's time for them to get out that owner's barn. So pretty much with the number 4 horse today, we're going to go ahead and go with Good Things Coming Pink. Morning line is 8-5. And also the top horses in this group is going to be, once again, Good Things Coming Pink at 8-5. And Good Things Coming Pink is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill and is going to be ridden by JJ Hernandez. This is going to be a pretty good look for us as well. And then we have Sugar Piquel, who's going to be ridden by the top jockey and trained by Peter Erden as well. And last time out, Sugar Piquel finished 3rd. Good Things Coming Pink actually finished 2nd last time out and was claimed from Vladimir Seren. So this is going to be a nice little stretch duel, in my opinion, and it's going to come down to these 2 horses as probably your winners of the race. Now, the horse that could be the horse that gets in the way of that is going to be a horse by So Much Happy, but I like Cowboy's Daughter a little bit more. I feel like this horse is ready to run a huge one, even though the horse did finish 7th last time out, but this horse is dropping down in class, was in an open claimers pretty much, and that was a much higher group. Now they dropped the horse back down to a group that it's used to, and last time out the horse ran at this condition. The horse finished 3rd and was ahead most of the race as well too, and this race will be a mile. So I like Cowboy's Daughter to shake up some things real quick, and it gives us a little bit of seasoning for our exotics as well too. And then you have So Much Happy finished 6th last time out. Drayden Van Dyke was riding the horse. This time around, Edwin Maldonado will be the jockey, and George Papadromo is the conditioner for this horse. So it looks pretty good here, and that's going to be our group 4-2-7-6, and let's see how it shakes out. Let's move forward and look into race 2. In race 2, we have ourselves another very intriguing race, and this one is going to have Twirling Derby, the 2 horse, as our key horse at 4-1 on the morning line. I like the way that Twirling Derby is coming into this race, a gelding son of Twirling Candy. So pretty much the horse did finish 2nd last time out on the 12th of March. So the horse is looking to get over today, but it's going to be a little tough. But Johann Safani, this horse right here, hasn't won in a while, but did finish 2nd last time out at Golden Gate. Now, when you look at the situation, you got Dan Blacker bringing the horse back down to Southern California. So there must be something going on very well with the horse, who was a big favorite that lost badly to that didn't lose badly, but lost by half a length. So pretty much when you look at this horse with 70 cents on the dollar, you say to yourself, this horse should have been much better. So when I look at it and I say to myself, I say that Johann Safani will be tough to beat, but can be beat. And you also have Bitito. Bitito is coming in here trained by Kristen Mulhall. Is going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo. Abel has rode the horse the last 3 times out. Bitito has finished 2nd the last 2 times, February 28th and March 21st at Santa Anita. The horse finished 3rd in February as well too at Santa Anita. So the horse does love him some Santa Anita. The horse ran a bullet as well too back in February. So this horse is looking to get a big win today, and it should be taken very seriously as well too. And then we're going to throw in Mongo Alte. Mongo Alte is going to be trained by Inebish Ginbet, and Edwin Maldonado is going to be the jockey for this horse. Last time out, Alexis Santino rode this horse to a third place finish. Now this horse is looking to get over and get themselves a win. So I feel like we got a good group here for a 9 furlong race here for some maiden claiming on a $22,000 purse. All right, so we move forward to race 3. In race 3, we have another claiming race, and in this race, we have ourselves a $22,000 purse. I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Reedley. Reedley is going to be 4-1, and Reedley, I think, is going to be run huge today, even though it's going to be tough to beat Jan's Reserve, who's been running bullets over at Los Alamitos the last month. So we'll see how it goes, but all these horses are pretty much the same. Reedley did ride pretty well in a short 1,000 meter race. It was an allowance race that was at Los Alamitos, but this was way back in September of 2020. Last time the horse ran at Santa Anita, the horse wound up finishing 7th and was in opening claimers for 40,000. So this horse does drop in class as well too, and it seems like every time this horse drops in class, it does run huge. So we're gonna see how it goes. And I do like the way Reedley's coming in here. And Saldana Reed is always a trainer you can trust in a situation like this as well, too. So we move forward and we look at the horse that I feel will be right there with Reedley, and this is going to be Jan's Reserve. Jan's Reserve finished second last time out in a 7 furlong race back in January of this year. So the horse is coming back around. Had a few months off, ran a huge number as well, too. Ran a huge number. So, this horse is looking to, get some revenge and everything like that. So they kept the horse back a little bit, and now they're bringing the horse back out. So when I look at it, I think that it can be a stretch duel between these two. And then we have ourselves Factorial, another child of the Great Factor. This is just a factor, not the Great Factor. But Ellen Ellingwood is going to be riding this horse, and Valdivia rode this horse last time out, actually wound up finishing 6th. So this horse is dropping in conditions as well, too. But we're going to see how it goes. This horse is getting a good look at it, but I think that this horse is a good third place horse as well, too. I think this horse should be in position for that. And then we got Ricky B. Ricky B, trained by Lorenzo Ruiz and ridden by Abel Cedillo, ran a good number last time out as well, too, on March 14th, but this was a 1,000-meter over at Los Alamitos. Last time at Santa Anita, though, the horse wound up finishing second, and the horse actually was right there in the money, but just fell off right there at the end. Was passed up by Black Storm, who's also in this race as well too. So pretty much, I like Ricky B here. We're going to see how it goes, but those are our 4 horses for race 3 right there. The 3, the 1, the 4, and the 7. So when we get back, we'll go ahead and review races 4 and 5 and look at the early pick 5 as well too. So you guys stay tuned to Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash, and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, now it's time to get into race 4, and race 4 is going to be a little bit of a switch up. We got some more money going on in the purse, so let's see how it goes with this one. It's a claiming day at Santa Anita, but this is a $42,000 claimer, and we're going to go ahead and have a horse by the name of Castle in this group as well too. So Castle is going to be our 5-2 here, and I like Castle a lot. I think Castle should run huge. And I'm using this horse as one of my better bets of the day. I know it's only 5-2, but I think that this price will kind of hold up. I think the lowest number you'll get is 9-5 on this horse. This is a wide open race. It's a claiming race as well too. So we'll see how it goes, but I do like Castle here in this spot. Castle is going to be trained. Castle will be trained by Castle was trained by Mark Glatt. He's going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo. Horse finished second last time out on February 28th. So Horse is looking to get over as well again, and was already in a big condition last time. And actually, it's a $39,000 claimer. So this horse has actually moved up for purse money. So, all these horses going for $32,000 if you want to claim them. So pretty much that's the number on them. But all in all, though, we do have a pretty good group here, wide open group. But I do like Castle here, and Castle is the horse that I favor here. So pretty much we got Italiano. Italiano should be pretty good in this spot as well too. Italiano is a seasoned vet, is trained by Doug O'Neill, and is going to be ridden by JJ Hernandez. And Doug just claimed the horse off of Van Belvoir last time out. And actually, Italiano finished up 8th. So I think that this horse might need another race before it actually gets a big win, because last time the horse did win, it won over at Los Alamitos on a 1,000-meter race. So, pretty much this horse needs a little bit more time in Doug's barn, in my opinion. We'll see how it goes. All right, so pretty much we got Italiano in here, and then we also are going to add in Restless Rambler. Restless Rambler finished 4th last time out with Centino riding, but once again, this horse was a part of those quarter horse races over at Los Alamitos, finished 2nd in that, and the best finish I see on this horse at a bigger track. The horse did win it over at Santa Anita back in 2019 when Jorge Velez rode this horse, but this is when the horse was under this was when Mark Glad had the horse before it was switched over to Peter Miller's barn. So pretty much there it is with that. I like this horse right here, Restless Rambler, back with his trainer, Mark Glad. We'll see how it goes. And then we got Blackout. Blackout is going to be a pretty good horse as well, too, trained by Peter Miller. And this horse finished 3rd last time at Santa Anita and 5th prior to that. So the horses ran okay this year, improved from his last race. So it should be right in the knee deep with this one. But I truly do feel like Castle will be tough to beat here. So we'll see how it goes, but that's going to be our group, the 4, 3, the 8, and the 7. All right, so we move on to race 5. And in race 5, we have Traffic Stopper. Traffic Stopper, I liked what I saw in the figs with this horse. I think Traffic Stopper should be right here in the midst of things. Mike Pipey is the trainer of this horse. Last time out, the horse did win when it was still under Brian Cornier, but this horse has been actually claimed 2 times in a row. Horse was trained by Steve Sherman, then handed back to the Brian Cornier barn, and Mike Pipey bought this horse. But this horse was started off with Brian Cornier. So pretty much the horse will probably find itself back to Brian Cornier, because this is back in a lower claiming race from what I'm seeing here as well too. And the horse is going for 16,000. So most likely he'll probably bring that horse back. But I like Traffic Stopper to get a back-to-back win. And then we're going to go ahead and add in Bella Ranella. Bella Ranella is going to be trained by Rafael De Leon, going to be ridden by the Hall of Famer Kent DeSormo. And the horse finished 2nd last time with DeSormo riding the horse back on March 5th. So usually when DeSormo comes back around to ride a horse, usually that horse comes up big and wins big. So we're going to see how it goes, but I like the way that this looks right now, and we'll see how it shakes out. And then we also have Tippy Top. Tippy Top is finished 2nd last time out. Abel Cedillo is riding the horse this time around. Perez did a fine job with the horse up at Golden Gate, but right now Andres Saris is down here trying to get themselves a nice win down here at Santa Anita, because it's been kind of short, a lot of second-itis is a lot of seconds over at Golden Gate. There's something that they see here, and they're trying to see if they can go ahead and get themselves a good win here. So we'll see how it shakes out, see how it goes from there. All right, so we will wrap up our group with Queen Stormburn, and Queen Stormburn is going to be ridden by Ruben Fuentes and trained by George Pedromo. Last time out, the horse finished 6th, but was leading the whole way, but faded late. And then pretty much the horse just got caught and just got ate up. And then, pretty much the horse at this condition runs pretty well. So I do think that this horse does have a chance. Before it came to Santa Anita, it did have a win back at Los Alamitos on the December 17th, 2020. So we'll see how it goes with Queen Stormburn, but it should be a pretty good race. Now, let's go ahead and talk about our early pick 5. And in the early pick 5, we have ourselves the 2, 4, 6 in leg 1, leg 2, 2, 4, 6, leg 3, 1, 3, 4, 7. Leg 4, we're going to single castle. And then in leg 5, we're going to go 1, 3, 4, 7. And this is going to be a $72 investment to the early pick 5 for Friday's racing. Okay. Now, with that, we will be right back with the premier sports betting show with the one. I'm sorry. We'll be right back with Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. We'll be right back.
Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win.
All right, we're here on the final stretch for Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. So we're now going to talk about races 6 through 8 and the late pick 4. So pretty much race 6, we have ourselves another claiming race. This is a claiming day, and we're going to go with Galevi. Galevi is going to be an import horse, and this horse is seen to just leagues ahead of these other horses. So pretty much what we're going to do here is we'll circle Galevi, and Galevi is going to be one of our better bets of the day today as well, too. The horse finished 3rd last time out. Flavian Pratt rode the horse last time out. Flavian has rode this horse, from what I can see, twice already. The horse finished 2nd, and the horse finished 3rd. This time they're trying to get it over. The horse did run a bullet back on the 27th of March. So from what I can see here, this spot sets up for this horse to really go ahead and romp this group, but we're going to have to see how it shakes out because, once again, this is a claiming race that's on the turf, so it's wide open. So I like our 7 Galevi, but you know, this is going to be a tough race, and we're going to also go with Equal Measure. Equal Measure is the other favorite in this race. The horse is 2-1 and is going to be right in the next hole, and Robert Hess is Jr. is the trainer for this horse. And from what I can see here, you have the horse who finished 3rd on the horse finished 2nd, actually. I'm so sorry, on the 3rd of January of this year. Then the horse came back around. They ran the horse at a allowance, and the horse wound up finishing 6th. So now they're dropping the horse back down in class. We'll see how it goes. This horse is owned by the Red Barons barn. Pretty good, pretty fun barn in there as well, too. Always sprouting out some good winners and things like that. So Tyler Bays looks to get this horse over, and we'll see how it goes. But the horse will be 2-1. And then we also have our next horse up is going to be Sabino's Pride, the one horse. Sabino's Pride is going to be ridden by Edwin Maldonado, trained by Adam Kitchingman. And pretty much last time out, the horse did finish 2nd, but was claimed off of Jorge Paraban. Before that, though, the horse had some inconsistent races, finished 7th, 3rd, 5th, and 5th with Tyler Bays riding. And this was at Santa Anita 3 times and at Del Mar once. So the horse did win back at Santa Anita back on the 20th of June. On the 14th of June. The horse finished 1st and actually went from the gate and actually was pretty much ran from the rooter to the tutor. So that means that the horse hit the front and didn't look back. So pretty much the horse was in first place the whole time with that race. So that horse, the Sabino's Pride, does present that factor that it can go ahead and wire this field as well, too. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out. And then we have Sabiri. Sabiri is going to be trained by Vladimir Sorin, and this horse is actually coming back around after a 6th place finish. Joel Rosario rode the horse that day, but last time the horse had a good little run was on February 15th with J.J. Hernandez guiding the horse to the 2nd place finish, losing by 2 quarter lengths. So we're going to see how it goes, see how it shakes out, but this should be one of our more wide open races of the day. But I feel like Levy can go ahead and handle this group as well, too. So we'll see how it goes. We move forward from there. Now we have race 7. And in race 7, we have ourselves Pharaoh's Heart. This is going to be American Pharaoh, baby. And this horse has rode twice, and this horse has looked very good twice as well, too. I think that this horse does have the possibility of just wiring this group just like Daddy used to. And we'll see how it goes. But she is a pretty keen filly, 4-year-old. Went up for $135,000 at sale. The horse has only rode twice. And Joel Rosario was the pilot for this horse both times. But this horse ran at the same speed figs each time and had and they went ahead and they kind of regressed the horse on the last work. But the horse had a phenomenal work on the 21st of March. So I do like what we see here, and we'll just go from there. Pharaoh's Heart, let's see how it shakes out. Then we're going to go ahead and put Miss Faya. Miss Faya actually finished 3rd last time out with Jessica Pfeiffer riding, and JJ Hernandez had this horse finishing 2nd back in January. But the horse did get a win back in December at Los Alamitos, and JJ was the pilot that day as well, too. Dave Hoffman's is going to be the trainer for this horse. We're going to see how it goes. This is a 5-year-old. It should run pretty good. So we'll see how it goes, and it looks to be a pretty good field here. And we're going to go with Crystal Ball, who's going to be trained by Bob Baffert. And this horse is going to be pretty much get a lot of the attention because it's a Bob Baffert, and it's going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. So we'll see how it goes, see how it shakes out with this one. And the horse did run in the Alabama last time out over at Saratoga, and also ran in the Oaks as well, too, over at Saratoga. So the horse has the grade 1 up under its belt, but it did not win those grade 1s, but did finish 2nd in the coaches Oaks. So pretty much we'll see how it goes with that. The horse did finish 1st with Abel Cedillo riding back last June on the 14th, but that was last June. So we'll see how it goes, see how the horse feels. But all in all, though, this is going to be a damn good race, and it's going to be the feature race of the day because it's the biggest purse of the day at $63,000, the allowance optional claimer. Now, let's go ahead and look at our nightcap, and our nightcap is going to be a fun one. We're going to go with McWeather, who's going to be our 3-1 horse here. And then we also have Nerves of Steel at 9-5. And then we have Titrate at 8-1. And then we also have the 4-horse Lemonade Stand 4-1. And then June Gloom 8-1. And disregard Notre Dame at the end of the day. That was last week. McWeather is going to be our key horse, so go ahead and put him down as our key horse, another Doug O'Neill trainee. But all in all, though, this is the final race of the day, and I think that we can hit the super high 5 here and hit for something really nice as well, too. So let's see how it shakes out, and let's go ahead and look at the late pick 4. In the late pick 4, I'm going to all bet leg 1. And I know I said that leg 2 was going to be a tough race, but you know what? I'm stubborn and really feel like Golovy is going to run away with that. So I don't feel like, spending too much extra money on a horse I feel like can win the race with ease. So I'm going to single to 7, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 5 in the feature race with all the horses that have the possibility of winning in that group. And then we're going to go 3, 5 in leg 4. And this is going to be a $21 investment. So with that, that's going to wrap up the 8 race card over at the Great Race Place. And we will be back for Saturday's big card. The Santa Anita Derby will be the featured race for that day as well, too. So be ready because this has a lot of Kentucky Derby implications, okay? And, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, and I hope you're feeling the same. And let's make it a great day at the races at the Great Race Place, okay? And this is Horsin' Around, presented by Stable Duel. And I am gone.